Hi everyone, Camille Rose Soler here, coming in with kind of a different tone today. So this is obviously not my regular weekly talk with regards to the ultimate life, but it's definitely on par with living our fullest every single day. So I decided to do this video, and I was really hesitant to talk a little bit about what is happening as of lately, but my heart was way too heavy for the past week and a half that I am no longer going to sit in silence, and this is my truth. So the title of my talk today is This Must Stop. Everything that's been happening with regards to the police brutality and killings of Alton Sterling and Philando Castile, and then waking up this morning to seeing the police shootings now in Dallas. We must stop. This is ridiculous. Stop killing each other. Period. Too long are we going to repeat these patterns of history because we continue to retaliate and act against one another and point the blame in the same way over and over and over. So guess what? We're gonna get the same results over and over and over. So, my challenge to us, to myself, is we must rethink the way we live. No longer should we retaliate in the instant gratification and temporary relief of violence because we're angry. I ask us to rise up and be the change we wish to see in this world, and what I want to see is peace. What I want to see is empathy. What I want to see is love. So I will choose to be that. So there are 3 things I'm going to promise to you all that I do, and you are welcome to do the same if this speaks to you in any way. But number 1, I choose not to be in fear. As a woman of color, I refuse to think of myself as the victim. Even if y'all might think that I am, I don't think that I am. And I will walk around as bravely as possible in love, not fearing that the next person lurking around the corner is going to come at me. And if they do, I pray that the Holy Spirit protects me and guides me. I pray that love covers me. But I refuse to live my life in fear. Number 2 is I refuse to be in silence for what I believe is my truth. And my truth is living in love. Living in love for you, living in love for me, living in love for the future generations, and the current generation is here. And if you are a younger person listening to this, I encourage you to start rethinking the way that you live. In that it's not about the clothes that you wear, the money you make, the car you drive, or the job. At the end of the day, it is how kind you are to yourself and to other people. Because all around you, as you can see, all of the material things can be taken away like that. And it means nothing. So how are you going to choose to live in love? And then the 3rd, and the most important, is I will be the change I want to see. So if you want peace, how are you showing up peacefully to other people? If you want empathy and understanding, do you truly listen to another person when they speak? Or are you just ready to argue back because you think they're wrong and you're right? The truth is you're both right. And the truth is you're both wrong. But even better than that, if you learn to listen to one another, you might learn just that much more about what makes that person more connected to you, more of your brother and your sister, than someone who is that other person, the other team, us versus them. That's not the case anymore. So stop acting like it is. We really are all in this together. And I get it. Some of you are angry. And some of you are sad. Because I am. But I'm going to encourage you to turn that anger into positive, loving action. If you want this world to get better, if you want this to be a more peaceful place, if you want justice and fairness and kindness and acceptance and unification and joy, it's very simple. Be that. Don't expect others to. You be it first. You show up fully for what it is that you want to see. And don't worry about what the other person is going to do. But rise up in your love. Speak your truth. And more importantly, stop harming one another. Stop killing one another. Stop fighting one another. And start healing yourself and the other person. So the next time you see someone hurting, don't ask them what their opinion is. Just ask them how you can be there for them. Don't ask someone if they are pro Black Lives Matter or pro police. Just ask them, how are you hurting? Can I pray for you? Can I be there for you? Can I be a shoulder for you? Or tell someone, I am hurting. Can you be there for me? Can you pray for me? Can you just stand in strength with me right now? Stop judging, and start healing. This has got to stop. But the only way that we're going to have true change is if you change, if I change. So that's my vow, is I'm not going to choose to live in fear. I will live in love, however that looks like for me. I will not be silent for my truth, and I promise to listen to others when they speak and express their truth. And I will be the change that I want to see. Because we all need this healing. We all need to choose love, because the light will trump the darkness, honey. Not the other way around. I love you. I send you all healing. And I pray that you do the same for me. Because this shit has got to stop. Live in love, everyone. Thanks for listening.